Hey, what it do, y'all? What it do? Just thought I'd chop it up with y'all real quick because I just did a video not too long ago about insol, and it was just kind of something I coined as far as basically insol is involuntary solitary, and I explained my points on that and how that is different from being incel. Just in case people down the road just start to relate some people as to being incel when they're actually more insol. Basically, they're not basically these type of people are not involuntary celibacy. They are actually involuntary solitary. But of course, I did mention this idea in that previous video about voluntary solitary, but I didn't really talk about it. So this is what I'm doing right now. We're going to get into that. What is truly voluntary solitary? Well, and that's spelled VSOL. There's now this thing out there called VSOL too. I haven't done a video specifically talking about that, but we'll talk about VSOL down the road. Just know that. But with VSOL, voluntary solitary, this is a good thing. This is very healthy, and I wish this be what most people practice. I've explained a lot of times before that with this thing called Sigma and how they've tried to make it quote unquote the Sigma personality. It's just a bunch of people choosing to be something that they're not. And it's not that they're actually voluntarily being solitary. A lot of them are kind of as far as in between as far as the personality types, and a lot of people aren't their true selves, so they kind of go with a certain outlet that they think works best for them going down the road, so but this doesn't mean that it was truly one of choice. What is truly of choice in regards to solitary or solitude per se is those who know who they truly are. You are your true self, but you just need a break sometimes because it is healthy for people to have a break. But you're not taking a break from your true self. You're taking a break to re-examine some things and maybe help better your true self despite what your personality is, no matter what your personality is. You're not changing up to just be something different altogether. That doesn't suit you, doesn't fit you, was never you, you know. So VSOL is great. And I've often used the word solace because solace is basically moderate solitude. That's what it is for people who aren't truly solitary type of individuals. And yeah, a lot of, humans are, they're not solitary by nature. Humans are more like herd people. Uh, you want to avoid the hive mentality, but in essence, most, with humans, for the most part, they do have the herd mentality. That's the thing. But, within that herd, sometimes you need a break from the herd, right? But you get back to the herd. There are only a few people on this planet that are truly solitary by nature. Only a few. Everyone else is just trying to basically be something that they're not. And those are the insoles that I have explained in the previous video. But yeah, for those who just choose to be VSOL at times, voluntary solitude, these are those who, yeah, this ain't the way you're trying to be. You're not trying to be a lone wolf, become a lone wolf per se. You're not trying to be that way. You just need a break sometimes. And there's totally nothing wrong with that. You know, get a break by going hiking, being on a cruise, but it's very temporary because that is not who you truly are at your core. And so, yeah, this is something that I wish more people would practice, you know, who know they don't have like a solitary mindset, you know, but they need a break. And I think a lot of people get that. I think a lot of people do. That basically this video covers what they really mean without, you know, without them having to put out this type of video at all. So, um, but yeah, of course, for those who just take it a step further by just actually trying to be solitary, though they never were, because they were more or less like put in an involuntary situation. You know, that's unhealthy. You still need to find out who your true self is and get better at that, you know. But yeah, hopefully I've explained to somebody what VSOL is when you voluntarily decide to be solitary. It's just a moderate thing. That's all. Signing out.